What's up, creative community? What's up? It's great you guys are joining the channel. Once again, this is Lorenzo from the Coach MC studio. This is the studio where we'll help you to shape unique behavior deliveries and what will help you to get recognized in the audition room. In today's coffee break episode, I want to talk about a very important question. You guys keep asking me over and over again through all the various social media platforms, basically throughout my life. I keep hearing this recurrent question. And it goes a little bit something like this. Am I too old to start acting? Or is it too late to start acting? Or to become an actor or an actress? And while I'm enjoying this marvelous espresso today, I'm going to reflect on this topic. I'm going to reflect on your question. And I'm trying to give you some context, some answers, some helps, and some tools on how you can use that question to propel your business, your idea of life, your career, and maybe really start acting. Who knows? So let's see what's cooking. So the question is, am I too old to start acting? Is it too late to start acting? Can I still become an actor or an actress? And actually, if you're asking me, you're asking the wrong guy. You shouldn't ask anyone. You should just ask yourself. This is the only question you can answer for yourself, that you should answer for yourself while looking into the mirror. Don't ask the coach. Don't ask your friends. They all have different opinions. But you, at your core, you have to know it. You have to believe it. You have to do it. It's your mission. So ask yourself. With all the other questions, I got you covered. But this one right here, this is yours and yours alone. Don't listen to anyone else. But what I could do while I'm having this espresso in today's episode of my coffee break is to give you some context. Is to kind of help you along the path of discovering why you should become an actor. Is giving you some tools that you could use and see also from a different perspective how you can use your acting skills, how you can dive into this craft. If it's necessarily entertainment industry or some other fields of occupation where you can use your acting skills, where you can use your performance skills to kind of impact your audience, to kind of get better at something, to be more confident with your product. Millions of reasons. So first of all, let's try it the other way around. What is your purpose with acting? Let's say we're not talking about being an actor as a classical approach and becoming a star. Let's say you feel that you have a performance attitude inside of yourself, that you have some sort of behavior that you want to display, that you have the urge of telling something, that you have the necessity to communicate. Feel like acting and being someone else and putting on some other shoes, that it could potentially help you to kind of boost your confidence, boost your business, boost your skill set, boost the way you approach your environment. All sorts of things. Let's start from there. In this case, my answer is definitely no, you're not too old. You should have done it yesterday, because in today's market, in today's world of digital revolutions, in today's world on how everything is turned upside down in terms of economy, on how we sell things, on how we market things, and how we brand things, and how we advertise things, it always comes down to two different elements, two distinct elements on which base we pretty much promote and sell everything in today's world. So if we're selling any type of object, any type of item, I'm wrapped up in my own fashion. This is the Coach MC hat. I got my Coach MC merch on. This is ready to perform, right? This is the shirt. It's all fashion. Whether it's an espresso machine, a coffee mug, an iPhone, pencils, sketchbooks, whatever you see in the background, everything that we sell as an object is wrapped up in fashion. Think about the MacBook. Think about the Tesla car. Think about skyscrapers. Everything is wrapped up in fashion. Everything needs to be cool, slick, designed. Everything needs to have a certain detail, forms and shapes that we like, sounds that are appealing to us. Everything is fashion, right? The way we touch things, the way we smell things when we enter a store, the way we get approached by people, the protocols they have to sell us something. It's all fashion. It's all branded. And how do we sell the object that is wrapped up in fashion? We sell it through acting. As you can clearly see now, if you step outside of your home, if you go somewhere, you will see screens everywhere. The new medium is video. Everywhere you go, where you have to attend and wait, you see screens. Moving images with sound. So we are surrounded by people who try to sell us something. And these people are actors. And what do they try to sell us? objects and items and services that are wrapped up in fashion. So we have acting and fashion. These are our two basic elements in today's market. So whatever business you have in mind, you need communication. You need to emphasize your pitch. It's not about selling anymore. Respectively, in 2020, when you are approaching a new client, when you are negotiating your rent, your paycheck, your holidays, whatever you do in your working field, you need some acting skills. You need some performance skills. You need to demonstrate and illustrate, inspire, impact, and motivate people. And for all those various purposes, you need the right tweaks. You need the right instruments. You need the right posture, the right tone of your voice, the right approach. And you can get that through acting, through the acting training, for sure. So by all means, you're not too late. You're not too old. You are starting right where you should start. You are exactly where you need to be. And let's say you want to become an actor, for sure. Like an actor, a star. You want to appear in big movies. You want to play on stage. You want to be, on the front line, right? Where the action happens in front of the audience, impact the audience, and have fun with the audience. Are you too old for that? No, you aren't. You're never too old for that. You're never too black, too white, too yellow, too red, too brown, too whatever to start an acting career. Acting is about diversity. Acting is about telling stories from the whole wide world. Acting is about impacting and inspiring people. I'm a late bloomer when it comes down to acting. I acted throughout my whole life. I started professionally at a very young age, but I decided relatively late to attend acting and drama school and starting a real time career as an actor, because that's a huge leap as well, and that's very demanding, and it takes some courage and some stamina and endurance to do so it's not an easy task. Of course, it's very fulfilling and beautiful once you shoot, once you get hired for jobs, once you book your movies and that, and you start getting some traction and recognition, but it takes a lot of work. And even if you are an accomplished star, even if you made it somehow, somewhere, that doesn't mean that you won't fall off that summit point. There are so many reasons you absolutely should start acting, because if you feel that something inside of yourself is not satisfied with your current situation, and here's my question to you guys. Are you happy with your job? Are you happy with what you're doing? Do you feel accomplished in your working environment? Do you feel that you have an impact? Do you feel that you get recognized? Do you feel that your work is meaningful? Are you coming back home from a hard day of work and feel like, yes, I've done something truly meaningful, something with a purpose, something that really helped me to understand myself better and also to help someone else out there? If not, maybe you should think about starting acting. Maybe that's the best thing that you could do. Take a break from your corporate world and dive into a new element, into a new talent. Dive into something that you haven't done so far without any experience whatsoever. Is it too late to start your own business? Is it too late to start a YouTube channel? Is it too late to start an e-commerce site? Is it too late to start dropshipping? Is it too late to become a painter, a drawer, a designer, a creative mind? Is it too late to start your life? Because basically, if you reflect on all these questions, that's what it comes down to. At the core, this question belongs to you only. It's one of those most intimate questions, one of those great moments in your life that could potentially change everything. Here's another thing. We value the opinions of our friends, of our family, of our environment more than our own beliefs. We value the status quo more than what our core actually tells us. We value the mask that we have to set up in order to function in the system way more than what our passion is truly about. The working condition of an actor is to slip into someone else's shoes, to put on someone else's clothes, and to behave and to take actions and to move like someone else would do. And that releases a lot of pressure, a lot of bad conditions inside of ourselves. We can channel all those complaints, all those critical voices, all those opinions and all those remarks from society, from social media, from our working environment into our act, into our performance. It helps us to release stress. In a way, it's a therapy. Of course, if you keep it like a therapy, it won't be very entertaining. It can be very helpful for yourself, but if you really want to impact your audience, you need to learn how that therapy session with yourself actually can, needs to become at a certain point an expression that is tangible and gets appreciated by the audience. It's a little bit like art. So you see, I want to give you a quick example. I'm also a painter and a drawer. I'm currently working on my new sketchbook, and pretty soon I'm sure I will give you a tour of my sketchbook with my new YouTube video on the Coach MC Studio. And I love filling up these blank pages. There's still some white pages here, so there's a lot of stuff to do, a lot of work to do, and sketchbooks are great because in a sketchbook, like the name says, it is a book that is filled with sketches. It's not finished. A sketch is something rough, it's something fast, it's something that happens in the moment. It can be, sometimes truly beautiful. I won't, it's enough. Sometimes it's a bit more chaotic. Sometimes it just helps you to reflect on your lines, on what you want to draw, on your characters, on your perspective. It kind of helps you to get better. So by filling up a book that is filled with unfinished products, you get to the finished product. By, filling up something with the sheer intention of not being perfect, of just exercising, of just putting daily thoughts, daily frustrations, daily beautiful moments into lines, into shape, and by forming something that is a message inside of yourself, and by displaying that message on paper, it kind of helps you to get better. It kind of helps you to formulate a clearer and sharper message for the future, to have more impact for your audience. The same thing is true for becoming an actor. If you want to become an actor because once in a while you want to stand in front of the camera and get a lot of money, that's by all means, it's a beautiful thought. But actually getting there, filling up your sketchbook, rehearsing, making mistakes, and sometimes screwing up the whole picture and restarting the whole procedure again and again and again till you have that line, till you have that shape, till you have that message on the paper in the eyes of the audience. Till you get there, it takes a lot of time. Maybe you should rephrase that question. Is it too late to start acting with, is it too late to practice myself? Is it too late to execute some training on myself? Is it too late to become better? Do you want to become better? Are you sick of it? Are you sick of mediocrity? Are you sick with being boring? Are you sick of having these regular conversations day in and day out? Then no, you aren't too old to start acting. Then no, it is not too late to dive into entertainment industry. And I know what I'm suggesting here. I know it's a crazy, wacky business. It's unstable, it's unpredictable, it's full of very strange people. It's packed with weirdness and craziness. It's full of roller coasters of emotions. It's uncontrollable, it's unstoppable, it's horrific. Don't do it. And that's exactly the reason you should do it. You're never too old to discover something new about yourself, to surprise yourself, to surprise others. Why you want to compete with those crazy actors in LA? Now, here's the thing. They're not your competitors. We're all different. There is no competition. You are unique. You are a unique human being experiencing something beautiful. Don't waste your time. If you feel like you should tell your story, then tell your story. Start recording yourself. Attend some open workshops. Start taking some lessons. The question is not if you are too old. The question is if you're ready for the challenge, if you're ready for the adventure. Are you ready for whatever could happen? But don't misunderstand me. Don't confuse becoming an actor with becoming a star, because that's a totally different ballgame. To a certain extent, it's not even the same job anymore. It's more a brand that you have to fulfill in a certain way. Becoming an actor means telling a story. Becoming an actor means having that creativity working for you instead of getting an assignment by someone and then kind of doing that and check marking that and waiting for the next assignment. Becoming an actor means that you put in something from yourself into someone else, into a container, into a silo, and filling up that silo with a lot of juice, a lot of critical mass, a lot of ideas and crazy sparks, and channeling some of your rage or some of your happiness, some of your curiosity into that character, and explore with that character what the boundaries are of the imagined life, of the imagined world, of the imagined reality that character currently lives in. Isn't there anything more exciting? Is there anything more exciting than that? I don't think so. Of course you're not too old. There is a market for everybody. There is an age for everybody. There is a period for everybody. There is no need to be born in an acting environment to become an actor. You can be from a totally different ballgame. You could come from somewhere completely else and start with acting. And that's, I think, the beauty of acting. Acting is also powerful, not only to, of course, make money with acting and having that acting career, but even if you, let's say, stop acting at a certain point, you can still use that skill of emulating life, of imagining life, of getting into the character, of building a completely different person. You can still use big chunks of those skills for any future employments that you might have. I've heard about actors becoming governors, presidents, mayors of towns. I've heard about actors becoming pilots, like real pilots. I've heard about actors becoming stockbrokers, coaches, doctors, opening up companies, becoming social media influencers, opening up broadcasting channels, studio lots. Once you emulate life, once you are a master in emulating life even, you can repeat that process over and over again and use it for your own purposes, for your own private purposes, for your own sinister purposes. No, but seriously, if there's one proof that you can do it, it's your thumb. It shows you that you can adapt to every situation, and acting is all about adapting. That's what's so unique about acting. You just need to blow them away with your performance. That's all you need to do. Just nail the audition, book the job, and take it from one day to the next and become better from 1 hour to the other. Throughout the weeks, throughout the seasons, and you will see at a certain point, now you got it. Becoming an actor is becoming a super adaptive person. Someone who is ready for the challenge, who is ready to perform whenever, whatever. Hopefully this video gave you some context, gave you an idea and an outlook how you can turn that question around into a purpose-driven formula that once you cracked it up, you know exactly what you need that acting skill for, what you want to be in that entertainment industry, what type of actor you like to become, and what success actually could mean to you. Once you clarified those points and you're still on the go side, if you're still for green light, then by all means, attend the next workshop. Or call the Coach MC studio, right? Subscribe to our channel, learn through our videos, contact me for a free trial lesson. Let's establish some sort of a schedule, a time plan, a purpose-driven mission, and let's dive into the sessions and learn and study text and doing the good work. And I can help you definitely in finding your performance, your purpose inside of the performance, and having fun with this craft, whatever you want to actually do with it and how it has to look in the end. Don't get too narrow-minded about where your performance has to appear. It doesn't necessarily has to be a Netflix production, a cinema movie, or a TV movie. There are many ways how to earn money, even good money as an actor, even if you're not recognized by a world stadium, by a world audience. Be open to all possibilities. Explore this beautiful craft by exploring yourself, basically. Once you clarified how you want to use it and in which context you want to place it, I think the question is way easier to answer and also to start putting in the action and the good work and fulfilling that answer and letting that answer become reality, tangible, truthful reality that just belongs to you and to no one else, because this is the only question that you have to answer all for yourself. Look into the mirror, no boundaries, no filters, no masks, and just answer that question. Is it too late to start acting? Thank you so much for sticking with us till the end, guys. It was a great pleasure sharing this video coffee break, today's coffee break episode with you. I hope it helped you. I hope it inspired you. I hope it gave you a boost, something to think about, something to discover. Because truly our life is about discovering. If you enjoyed today's episode and if you're here for the first time, say hi in the comments. Let us know who you are, what your purpose is, what you're looking for. If you are up for a free trial lesson with the Coach MC, jump to our website. It's thecoachmc.studio and sign up for the free trial lesson and send us an email with your inquiries, with your questions. If you have anything else on your mind, please let us know through our Instagram or Facebook account. It's the Coach MC. And of course, see you with the next video on our channel. Now, you're ready to perform. Dearly needed.